All right, let's get it. I didn't start counting yet, but I think we're good to go. I'm gonna start sending this out on our distribution channels, and we'll let some people get in here and all that. Okay.
Yesterday, had someone in the live said he wanted to come on, but I forgot who it was.
Yeah. So Garrett's gonna be on soon, and then our friend Danny, who doesn't really talk, is he'll be on as well. Or he doesn't really talk in like he does not super active on social media, but he's a good friend.
Yeah.
I'll tweet
Send
it.
him some videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get it in Discord as well. All right. All right, Pancito, good to see you. So I'm just gonna toss these in the Discord. We'll get some people in here.
You got it in your bio, right?
No. I'll do a swipe up and tag you though.
Okay, yeah, got you.
Yeah. And then, cause we'll have some more people on. Definitely. All right, you want to wave? All right, good.
Jacob. Well, Pancito's name is Jacob. He's messaged me a couple times on Instagram.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. It's good stuff. I'm gonna get the swipe up in here. Yep, and then I'll put the little swipe up graphic as well. Oh, Deneen, good to see you guys. Watching you every night. First time catching you live. She's an OG. I used to like 2 years ago see her in a lot of the Facebook groups that I'm not super active in anymore, but that was fun. So,
it's insane. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this and then you can put the swipe up in, or you can repost it.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, so yeah, same drill as normal. As you guys have questions, drop them in. We'll do our best to answer them, and we'll have some fun. We'll also have some other people hopping up on stage here as well. As it goes, we're getting Garrett on here in a few minutes.
Garrett's too busy giving more knowledge to some group. Now it's time to get into. Yeah, he's on Carter's Zoom call.
Carter, yeah, hopefully we'll get Carter on one of these.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm thinking, when's Carter gonna come on?
Yeah, because I mean, it's pretty much anyone that creates content like that. You know, if we know each other, like it's an open invite. Like anyone watching this, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
I found some Walmart clearance arcade for $35. The lady denied to sell it. Whoa! How big are the packages on the arcade things? They got to be decently sized. I feel like.
Yeah, they're pretty huge. I don't know the exact size, but I've seen it in Justin's video, and it looks pretty big. What up, Ivan and Haley?
Yeah, Haley, what's up? Ivan, good to see you as well. Kay, Kay's awesome. Kay's always in here. Just dropped off that. I like. Got to run to the post office for a drop off. Yeah, get on that before they close, I guess.
Yo, it's not closed yet. Different time zones.
West Coast, but still, it would be probably be 5 o'clock.
Yeah, my post office closed at 5.
Yeah, just retain Garrett for prep. You need. Yeah, we'll try to get Romer on too. Romer's a busy guy. Yeah, I think he said he was salsa dancing tonight during this time.
Salsa dancing, cold bath taking.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I'm typed to do that in Florida. Nailene, what's up? 6 p.m. Wow, your USPS is 6 p.m. That's interesting. Oh, David's gonna be at Miami 2021, I think. That'll be fun, definitely. David's a good guy.
Everybody's going at this point.
Yeah. How's it going? How is it going for you tonight, Kevin?
It's going pretty well. Sales wise, yesterday actually was my best sales day like ever. I got I believe 1,700 in sales or something. So that was pretty good. But today, of course, it's not like that, but still doing pretty okay. How about you?
Not bad. I think I'm gonna finish the month around like 65K because I'm going on vacation tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, so I'm taking down my merchant fulfilled. It's like I'm going on vacation mode. merchant fulfilled stuff. And I have like 200 packages to ship tomorrow, but that'll be a pain. But good problems to have, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Probably gonna end the month for 16 or something around there, I believe. Been selling a lot of JanSport backpacks. The
Nice.
Ridge Runner. The Ridge Runner. Have you gotten any IP complaints? Because JanSport is like with that big group with Vans and North
I
Face.
forget what it's called. Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Yeah, it's V something, but
VF Corp. Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
What's good? Oh, we got Jack in the cut too. 200. Yeah, 200 is gonna be a pain, man. Are you gonna do a subscription group for leads? It's in the works. We don't know, but we're working on getting like well-trained VAs, I think, to open up a specific part of the Launchpad Discord, which is obviously free. What we'll do is like, if you can do a paid channel within it or something like that, we'll open up a launch pass for that or something. DM in the cut. Yeah, DM's another regular. We're thankful for all you guys watching, and any of you on the replay as well. Shut that out. In the cut. Yeah, DM's another.
Yo.
That was a little okay. That might have been on mine though. You can get still IP. Yeah, you can definitely get IP complaints if you MF stuff. I think at least. Because like either way, like they'll see that a brand will see that you're selling their stuff. Any oh, here we go. So I want to start an IG for reselling. Okay, I could talk about this all day, but
sheesh.
Like the question should never be what to post. Like everyone has stuff, right? Like you just the essence of selling stuff and like being, packaged, like everything can be content, right? Like you just got to get over the self-consciousness of thinking like what are people going to say and all that. Like if you think about what I post, like what I post really isn't too doctored or anything. There's very little editing. It's mostly just documentation. Sometimes I'll like get down and like talk to the screen and everything. But same with your videos, it's mostly just like, your what you actually do in the business and all that. But yeah, literally I would just document everything. Like just your self-consciousness, like you get so more confident when you can, hold up the camera and talk to it, and it pays off in other areas of life too, I think, definitely. But yeah, literally just get started with that, nailing it. And once you do get started with that, DM me it, and good that you're starting that. New videos coming, definitely. Yeah, so the streams have been working really well, and like the feedback we've been getting on them has been great, so we're gonna keep doing them daily. I actually I have one video that's completely ready to go that's uploaded. It's just private on my channel right now, that I'll probably post probably Friday or this weekend or something.
Yeah.
But keep going with the lives if assuming they keep going well, which they are. Obviously that's because of you guys. We'll keep those coming as well. But yeah, I do have to get some more videos in the works.
Yeah, Miles, I noticed. I'm like, are you substituting these lives for daily uploads or something?
Well, these are either way though. These are these live forever. Like they're on the channel and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
In terms like selfishly thinking about the metrics are very similar too, in terms of like views and stuff, or at least from what I've been getting. But yeah. Definitely. But like I'd honestly rather do a live because you can get like, you can. I feel like help directly diagnose stuff with the audience and all that. And like I don't know, I'm huge on like the long form stuff because like people can listen to it and all that. I listen to a lot. I play a lot of YouTube videos and just listen to the audio, and I think this is kind of our little, I guess, like podcast, kind of like raw and edited type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just hard to share success on IG. Attacking other sellers to not. I haven't heard of any drama on Instagram from Amazon sellers attacking other. Like anything is what you make of it, right? Like if you want to see like Instagram, reselling Instagram as a bad place, it's probably gonna look like a bad place. You want to see it as a great place, which is the way I see it. It's gonna look a lot more like a great, community and everything.
Yeah, maybe you're kind of talking about. Maybe she's kind of talking about like giving away leads that people are like, like quote unquote hot, or people are, hopping on them and they're good, and then if they're shared to an extent where like someone puts a TikTok and then it blows up, then that lead is no longer good anymore, and the lead was sacrificed for content.
Yeah.
That's where the line kind of like, the line is, because some people are going to be mad that you gave up the lead. Some people are going to be thankful because they're like, oh, look, this person gave me this lead and I made a couple bucks, but the lead is no good anymore. So it's just what you really want to do. But yeah, some people don't like that.
Only do FBA currently. Nice. Kevin, you've been active in the Discord. I've been tagging you in all these little calls, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not really active in a lot of stuff, but I don't be typing in it, but people be messaging me, I be messaging them back, and I do be just looking at the general conversation and stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably hit 1,000 members probably by Friday or so. I haven't really plugged it today on my social, but yeah, 969 members here so far. Right on 1,000. Yeah, shout out to any Launchpad members watching it. I assume a lot of you guys are.
Did you answer this question by Tara? Can you guys list any brands that are known for IP complaints?
Yeah, Vans, North Face. I don't know many others, to be honest. Definitely Vans though.
I got an IP complaint from, what's the shaker cup? I forgot. It's like a shaker cup that's like kind of famous. I forgot the brand name though.
Oh, Yeti or Hydro Flask?
No, not them.
Shout out to those
other thing. Dang, I forgot. But they sent me an IP complaint.
Oh, you hate to see that. Adidas? No, I've never heard of IP complaints from Adidas. Amazon's just on.
Yeah, Amazon is just like on everything. Adidas. So
yeah,
not on everything, but a lot of things.
Oh, special shout! Yeah, we got my man Nicholas in here from
the Discord. Yeah, I've seen him a lot in there.
Enthusiast. Yeah.
I am no longer in college, Haley. I dropped out.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I dropped out. Last semester was last semester was the last semester. So.
All right. Blender bottle. Was it a
blender bottle? Exactly. Yes. That. But I did upload a Ross receipt that I got from it, and I sold it eventually, and they never said anything again.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
who knows?
Yeah, I went to Georgia State.
Is that where did you live at home during it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, I got a scholarship, so not a cost, didn't pay for anything.
That's cool, definitely.
Do you guys sell sneakers on Amazon without the box?
Oops.
On Amazon, no, you cannot sell the sneakers without the box. Just don't do it. Yeah, that recipe for bad feedback, I would say. Lagging a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. But some things that you can sell without the box are some slides. I sell all of the Crocs that I have. Crocs is known for IP complaints too, although I haven't gotten any. All the Crocs I sell, I put them in poly bags and haven't had any issues with that. And slides. And I think that's it, Crocs. Slides that you don't necessarily need a box for. Yeah. I was going to school for accounting, so not anymore though. Looks like Miles timed out here. Let's see. Yeah, I responded. I don't know what POA is, but like IP complaints that I get that are like, people are like, or the company's like submit a receipt or an invoice. They want an invoice. I submit it, and that was only one time instance with a blender bottle, and Yeah, they didn't say anything after that to me, but
All right, I'm back. My bad. Little internet issue. Whenever I go to request the daily payout,
oh my god.
yeah, because it's always I do it around 8:30 each day. But I think I got to do it like 8:40 today because yesterday I think it was 8:30 or whatever. But oh, are all the prices raised on Crocs still?
The only, well, not really. Yes and no. The only place that raised the price on Crocs is Marshalls. They went from $20. Well, like last year or a couple months ago, they were like $17. Then it went to $20, and then all of a sudden, like I think last month they went up to 30. So although Burlington has them for 20 still, and Ross has them for 15, so um, they haven't changed the prices. Just Marshalls if you do RA.
Oh yeah, did you respond to the IP complaint with a plan of action?
No. That's what I was asking. What is a POA? I guess it's a plan of action.
Yeah, I think it's more important if you like really screw something up, like IP complaint that what Romer went through with the law firm and stuff with like the fake textbooks and like. But I don't know. I mean, I've only written one ever. It was for an IP complaint. It got turned down. Do you still go to college? Nope. I graduated in 3.5 years last December. Marshalls is getting strict with resellers. Really? You hate to see that.
Yo, for real? Not my Marshalls.
Well, it could be just that they're raising their prices as a direct.
Yes. That I understand.
Yeah,
I know.
Pancito, what do you mean by that? You want to elaborate on that?
They try to.
Good question from Tara. This will be a good question to answer once Garrett gets in here too. For those of us that aren't doing wholesale yet, is there a minimum item count / weight count per shipment you send out? I've heard. So obviously, more items in a shipment theoretically will lower your cost per unit shipping wise, but I wouldn't worry too much about like minimums and stuff as long as it makes sense. But like you'll kind of figure that as you go a little more. But I don't know. Honestly, all my FBA stuff goes to a prep center too, so I haven't really dealt with that in a while. Marshalls has a limit like Nike. Whoa. All
That's
right,
the first I've ever heard that.
What is the limit?
Probably 5, like Nike.
Yeah, 5 per style. Yeah, Nike's.
Oh, what? That is crazy. Yo, yeah. Pancito, where do you live, man? Like, what state?
Oh, we're at 9 likes right now. That's awesome.
15 watching, 10 likes.
Good. That's good.
Get the lights up, you guys.
What's good with getting ungated in DVDs and CDs? Ooh. I think it's called Ingram Entertainment. I'm going to type it in the chat. I think they're the company to use for ungating in CDs and DVDs. If not, I think shoot a DM to Romer the Romer, and I think he'll be able to help you. But I'm nearly positive it's IE Ingram Entertainment will help you get done with that. Big shout out to them. Not sponsored, but shout out to them. Oh, Pancito, you're in Cali? Just react.
Of course. Okay. There's a lot of resellers in Cali.
Yeah. Just reactivated my Amazon account. Want to know if I should go straight I would go straight to FBA, definitely. Ungating a Nike East Bay. Yeah, East Bay. Need that link. Yeah. So I would assume for this, just Ingram Entertainment, you can look that up. I doubt there's too many companies like selling media and stuff like that. But I actually don't even have my CD and DVD ungate.
Yeah, is that like a huge ungate or?
I mean, it depends. If you're like, if you're looking to do media or like a bulk operation, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, more so. Just depends.
Yeah, that's tough though. Marshalls. Hope they don't do that over here. Haley's asking, can you deactivate Amazon seller account? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you could just unsubscribe from the professional account, I assume. I don't know, but I'm sure you can take down an account. I hopefully never have to, so I don't know, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, hit that like button, support these beautiful thing. How much do I need to purchase? I mean, at least 10 units of an individual SKU, I would assume. Honestly, if you probably search like Ingram Entertainment, Amazon Ungate on Nike, you'll probably find a forum post that lays out exactly how to do it or best practices with them. I don't know specifically. I've never done it myself, but that I would assume that would be the protocol. It's a good question, though.
Herd media does good.
Yeah, true. Especially because, I mean, it just kind of makes sense if you're already a bookseller that's like another medium because they're sourced from the same place typically. Looking at trying to focus on sneakers media, the StockX play bites. Yeah, StockX is amazing, man. You sell anything on there, Kevin?
From time to time, but not a lot. I sell more on Goat and eBay than anything else.
To get volume for stuff like that because like pretty much all the good links are really taken by cook groups like Discord channels already, and there's so many less buyers on those apps that there's a good pair will sell like once a day per size when on Amazon like stuff is crazy, like stuff will sell 10 times per day per size, stuff like that. So there's just a lot more competition for that.
Yeah, yesterday I actually had a bulk buy from a Chinese seller from Hong Kong. Some elite cleats that I bought for $20 at Marshall's. I had them listed for $150. I actually sold one for $150 on Saturday, and I had 6, and the guy wanted to buy all 5, and I was like, he was like 100, and then I got him up to 110 for each pair, and he ended up buying them, and I think total profit was like 380 some bucks for those 5 pairs of shoes, which is insane. They're only $20, so retail on them I think was like $250.
Oh wow!
Retail for and Marshalls was having like well, there was a time where they had elite cleats, like elite soccer cleats for like $20-$25. So those are the elites that I sold yesterday.
Kevin, did you like the video? I liked the video.
What video?
This video.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I did too. Did you hear about the new policy on GOAT packages? I did not. Pancito, fill me in, man. Fill us in.
What's up with the new GOAT?
Do I need to get my ungated? I mean, it's the same process as any other ungate, essentially. I mean, at least conceptually. Oh, just got notification. You doing free UPS pickups daily?
Nah. I actually did my first UPS pickup ever this week because I had a whole bunch of stuff going out. So I usually take it to the UPS store, but
why not just do pickups?
No, because I had to pay for it. It was like $11. Like, it was FBA, so I don't do FBM.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, even if you have old merchant fulfilled tracking numbers, it might work, to be honest.
For real? Oh, but they're like December old. You think that'll work?
You don't know till you try, dude. You don't know till you try.
Actually, I have one from like a couple months ago, so we'll see.
All right, this is a good question. What course is good to learn about FBA? The free videos on my YouTube, on Kevin's YouTube, on other people's YouTube. You don't need to pay for anything, especially at the start, because if you're looking to start from scratch, and you're paying for information, it's tough. You won't be able to validate your idea without upfront at least spending money, right? It's a lot easier to just kind of figure out if you like it or not, just watching YouTube videos and stuff. In my opinion, will I have a paid program in the future? I would almost certainly, right? But not like I'm not going to be like promising the world on stuff and everything. You can get tons and tons of value from free YouTube videos as well.
Yeah, YouTube University is your best friend.
Oh yeah, that's why we do it. Definitely. Okay, Garrett's on his way. Courses are a waste of money. I mean, I definitely wouldn't necessarily say that. I've earned some amazing ROI from stuff I paid for over the years. It's just like, it depends, like on whether you're really looking to apply the information and all that, and then it just gets a little messy. But definitely some are, yeah.
Yeah, when I first wanted to do Amazon, like I don't know, said a couple days back, I first got introduced to it via private label ads, like everywhere.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, and I bought a Udemy course for like $13, and I watched like half of it, and I was like, I can't do this. And then I stopped for like a whole year, and then I started doing like reselling sneakers on eBay, and then I got onto Amazon, and but nothing like private label.
Yeah. Is there?
Go ahead.
Yeah, is there an end game to wholesale? I mean, the end game for me is just having a big investment portfolio. I could care less about the direction Amazon goes and all that. Like, it's more so to me about using Amazon as a tool to get cash flow to park in assets that will make me wealthy. Obviously, that's different for everyone, but that's why like you don't see me trip over like talking about like the future of Amazon stuff. Like, it's amazing right now. I'm gonna do my best to take full advantage of it while it's here. If it's there in the future, great. I'll still be doing it. But if not, I'm going to maximize the ability to get cash flow and then go ahead and turn that into wealth.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, I said that wholesale was the end game for me, or like like the top. But actually rethinking it, I don't think I really want to do wholesale, just because, I can do, like you said, how you're doing right now. You can do a whole bunch with OA and RA.
I just got to start doing more. I want to get keep reinvesting my money into Amazon and just keep growing on stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Also, growing on social media is another big thing I want to kind of get going.
Infinitely scalable.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this one. Just DM you about the Go policy. Interesting. It scares me that we are at the mercy of Amazon. So you can be scared by that or be thankful that Amazon has such an amazingly large customer base and great system for us to use. It just depends on the way you look at it. You guys don't accept super chats. I know what a super chat is. I have no idea how to make it available or anything like that. Unfortunately. Just learn from Miles. Facts. Yeah, Laura, definitely. How much does it cost usually to ship stuff in for FBA? Sub $1 a pound. Some people even get like half a dollar a pound.
Yeah, I think I'm closer up to the half a dollar a pound, because the boxes that I ship in are pretty large, and because I do shoes, like I think for my last week's package, for like let me see, like a package with like 2 large Home Depot boxes that are like went to Texas or something was like $25. So
not bad.
Yeah.
What's new ever? Dude, people are eating the Walmart secret clear. Dude, people are eating the Walmart secret. I'm looking in the Discord right now.
Yo, what? All right, I gotta go to Walmart.
Yeah, Warner had some big hits too. Let me find. Yeah, Warner with the full cart there.
Another one, or is that from the they like?
No, he did a bunch. I think here's another from Warner. He went to a bunch of Walmarts today.
Yo, that dude is eating up.
That's why I can't make the stream tonight, but we forgive him. Definitely, we forgive him.
That's crazy.
I took a $35 course. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. Like nothing. Like, dude, people pay $30 for like a pizza. It's hard to say anything under 30. Like anything under like 50 or $100 is a scam.
When it starts getting into the thousands,
that is
a little questionable.
Hundreds, where it's like money that takes a significant amount of time to get. You know what I mean? Yeah. For that person. Ooh, interesting. I'm just starting this business model while in university. I'm not allowed to ship my inventory directly to my dorm. Any ideas? So your college probably has a mailroom, right? Just use that. Like, honestly, that's what I did. You could have, maybe experiment this. I don't know, but that's what I did. Restock limits. The nice thing is I'm not really a media seller or book seller, so I'm not super affected by it. Only the people that are doing shoes or clothing like super at scale have been affected by restock limits. But I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate the way like it's kind of screwing some people over.
Yeah, I've been asked, what are some tips you can give when sourcing for shoes in retail stores like Marshalls or Ross? I mean, honestly, all you have to do is scan the items, and whatever you're ungated in, or even if you don't think you're ungated, try to scan it and ask for permission to sell it, because some brands are auto ungated, especially at Marshalls. But for shoes like Nike and Adidas, um, mainly Nike, because the Adidas shoes at Marshalls, Amazon is most likely on the listing. You really want to check Keepa and look at the graphs so you can see if you want to buy it or not.
That's what's up. Definitely, yeah. Use a UPS store. Yeah. When you scan, can you have them meet the price in the app? So it'll always be like that with Walmart clearance. From what I understand and what I've personally seen, like going on and doing my own, like stuff is often marked down when you scan it with the app lower than the price that it shows on the shelf, and then that's always matched the system for me, because that's, you know, using the Walmart app, that's the most accurate you're gonna see.
When Ronell's asking, when you scan, can you have them meet the price in the app? When you scan at a store, you want to set the store that you're in as your Walmart store, because some stores have different prices. So like you can have a Walmart like 5 miles from you that you set as your store, but you're in a different store and you scan an item and it's not from that store, and when you ring it up, it's not that price. So you want to have the correct store set as your. You want to have the correct Walmart, the one that you are at, set as your store on the Walmart app, so you can get accurate pricing, because the price that you scan is the price that you're gonna pay for. Even if the price is marked at like 20, but if you scan it comes up as 5, it's gonna come up as $5 at like the self checkout or the cashier.
I bought Nikes at Marshall. Someone returned a pair of fakes. Wow, yeah, that's unfortunate. I would just restock, feed the crap out of them or something. But that's rare, because a lot of the stuff you're gonna be selling on Amazon isn't gonna be too easily faked, or a lot of like people making fake shoes aren't gonna care to like fake like the shoes that, you know, random basic shoes that would be sold on Nike. So that's not going to be super rare, but that's definitely unfortunate that that happened. Yo, I think Cole Haan is an auto on gate. I actually didn't get the auto on gate for Cole Haan, if I remember.
What? Are you for real?
Maybe. All right. Well, I'll try it live.
No, that's cap.
Yeah.
Check right now. Check right now.
I mean, I might have also gotten it. I really can't remember.
No, there's no way. It's auto on gate.
Not though.
But
All right. We're gonna do it live.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, well. Let's see. All right. It's taking a little while to load. How do you auto ungate Cole Haan? Just go through and request in the app like you normally would any other ungate and see if it lets you through. All right, I just requested. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And oh, all right. W.
Yes, sir.
It's a beautiful thing. Is the bull run back on, dude? I have no idea. It's a bull run for stuff on Amazon right now. That's for sure.
That's never ending. Got the young entrepreneur here. Dude's pretty huge on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, he has like 1.6 mil followers.
Whoa.
And like 200 some K on YouTube.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, he's huge.
I'll have to check out his page for sure.
Excellent Football is asking, when did you start this business model? So I started selling clothing and shoes on Amazon back in December, and up until like I started seeing the results like in February. So because I do mostly RA, I only recently started doing OA, online arbitrage. RA has been treating me good, so I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm not running out of stores to go to.
Yeah, and
sometimes there is that issue, but a lot of times
finally, dude, oh my god. Let me get this.
Garrett,
what's good?
How was that Zoom?
Get him out. You have a way better background now.
As opposed to what? Without what?
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks better than yesterday. I feel like you like found a better spot in the warehouse or something like that.
Yeah, I'm in that. I just twisted a little bit. Is what I did. I was my back was getting sore. I was on. I told you I was on Carter's Zoom, but yeah, I'm here. What I miss? Anything interesting? Any good questions?
Oh, we have a very awesome stream today. Same thing as usual, and we got some good questions in here. We had some great questions for you to answer, but yeah, we'll get to it per usual. Same thing. Gonna grab 10 of the cheapest gallon. Yeah, we all just did the Cole Hodon game live, actually, or a few of us did.
Oh yeah, that's an auto.
Yes, I did get it. Yeah.
Yeah, Danine's asking, how do you Reebok shoes when a return comes back without the original box? So I've never had a return come back without the original box. If it did, it would go to the stranded inventory and I just get it sent back to me. I have had one pair of shoe come back with the box just destroyed, but the shoe was unworn and everything. So I just resold that on eBay. But if you get it back without the box, you just gotta sell it somewhere else, or I don't know. I'm not sure if you can return it, but yeah, that's what I do. Just try to resell it on eBay or something.
Cool. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Profit first for e-commerce. Big shout out.
Thank you. Someone listens to me.
Yo, I actually was gonna ask you, Garrett. Should I read the Profit first, like the regular book, or the Profit?
Don't waste time. Just go right to the e-commerce version. I read both, but go right to the e-commerce. So Miles will make fun of me for this because he's too stubborn to listen, but it will change the way you change your perspective and your success in managing your business funds. It'll change the game. I promise.
All right,
I will personally refund you the amount that you bought the book for.
I could buy right now for like $10. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna listen to it. So
anyone in this chat right now, Mark, record this. Anyone in this chat right now, if you go and buy Profit First for e-commerce and you do not enjoy it or you don't feel that you got value from it, I will personally refund your entire buy cost of the book. That's how confident I am that you will gain value from it.
BRB gonna go buy a $500 version of it.
No, I'm serious though. It will provide you so much value instantly in terms of tangible things that you can implement to your business next day that will have a lasting effect on how you run and operate. It'll be a game changer. So Andrew, definitely let me know how you like it. Have you been able to quit your corporate job to focus on Amazon? So, theoretically, yes. I'm just waiting for the quitting to happen. But I mean, all my whole focus is on Amazon. Amazon's kind of what dictates my day. Corporate just kind of happens in the background in the office there whenever I have time. Where could I get the book? I would just online or Amazon. So I'm a fan of Audible because I lift and I run and stuff. So I'm listening to books as I'm doing these.
You lift.
But however you obviously consume that is irrelevant. Audible, Amazon, whatever. And I'm about to buy a ticket for Miami. Is it Saturday or next Saturday? Next Saturday. There, boy. I will see you there. Get ready to turn up on Saturday night. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Don't know what Kohan is. Just got ungated. Kohan is like a shoe brand. So if you're ever out and see it, scan it. Where'd this man go?
Yeah, so what happens is there's the e-commerce, there's the what's it called? Profit First, and then he franchised it, and he's essentially sold the rights to the name to a bunch of different people that he approved to write it for different sectors. So I would advise you read the Profit First for e-commerce sellers or e-commerce business or whatever that specific niche is. That's the one I would recommend you read because that's the one that's going to be catered to growing and running your business.
I was looking at the titles the other day. There's one for dentist, I think a lawyer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A whole bunch.
Yeah, so I would Profit First for e-commerce. Let me look at the exact title. Just so
it's Profit First e-commerce. That's it. I'm pretty sure.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one you want to get because that is the one that's going to give you the most value.
Took a fat L on the Travis fragments. Yo, I had a whole bunch of people message me about that, and I was in the gym, and the internet in my gym is so trash. Like I couldn't even try to go for the shoes.
One thing to focus on to get TA down is the filters, right? So the mechanism, right, the logistics of TA is to start with it's a funnel, right? So you start with the big sample of the population of the website, and then you use TA to start to narrow down and filter out some of the fat, right? So the best thing you can do is develop your instincts for the filters and in terms of what filters to use in different categories to make sure that funnel is filtering out all the garbage and all the stuff that you don't want to waste your time for. So that's the biggest thing, right? You could source and filter and search whatever source sites you want, but the filter, this funnel right here, the main mechanism of TA, that is going to be the major benefit for it. You guys sell perfume, cologne, worried about hazmat issues? We don't, no.
Yeah, I've never sold that, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his name, Profit First by Mike. I don't know.
So Mike Michalowicz is the inventor of Profit First, but the one you want to get is Profit First for e-commerce sellers. It's by
Pretty sure it's a lady.
Yeah, Sarah something.
Yeah, something like that.
Let me see. I'll get it.
Yo, Rodriguez showed up late. Where you been, Rodriguez? He's usually the first one, isn't he?
But so furthermore, even more value for Profit First, if I haven't beaten the horse dead yet, there's a network of professionals that are certified with Profit First mentality, right? So if you go on to profitfirstresources.com, they will actually have a resource and a network of CPAs that are certified in Profit First. So right, they'll be able to come into your business with the knowledge of Profit First and recognize the implementation of Profit First and cater your CPA, cater your taxes to what the theories behind and what the theories are laid forth in the book, right? So that is the case for CPAs. They have professionals that are Profit First certified CPAs. They have just general bookkeepers, game changers. Everyone read Profit First.
Need an affiliate link at this point, Garrett.
Oh, my dog Rodriguez just pulled up. Shout out to Rodriguez.
He said he was late because he was playing tennis.
Bro, I mess with tennis.
Yeah, I went to a tennis game today. I'm actually gonna go tomorrow as well.
I thought they're matches. They're definitely matches.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Rodriguez, how'd you play?
He aced everyone. He won.
I would assume so. All right, Rod. Yeah, so I'd actually hit up Rodriguez to be on the stream. Rodriguez, Danny's about to join in a few minutes, so how about we have you come on another time? I saw you had just messaged me on Instagram.
Dude, I wish, because the book sales for Profit First are out the wazoo. If I could get a piece of that pie, oh my Lord, I'd shut the warehouse down today and just retire to Hawaii.
What happened?
Tara was saying that I get a cut from Brooks book sales for Profit First. I wish. That'd be sick. Twould be sick. Anyone else? How is sales today, everyone? How are sales?
Low. I'm about to go on vacation mode, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think I'm at like 400 something today.
All
but
right.
yesterday was my best day. So
start the drum roll.
Is he coming?
Woo!
What's good?
Come on.
What's up, Danny? Nice to meet you, man.
He's outside right now.
Hi, Kevin. How you guys doing?
Pretty
All
good.
right. Okay, we're starting out with the banger question. What was the profit margin when we used to resell books? Danny, you start.
The margins when I was reselling books, like
Wait, show us the seller app. Show us the seller app.
15 to 20%. My seller app?
No. Yes, show us the seller app.
Wait, let me refresh it. All right, nothing happened.
He's got to get these.
Oh, wait. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boom, boom, boom.
Dang, it's a beautiful. Oh, you did your name back.
Insane.
I'm gonna change your name.
Oh, did I do it backwards?
Yeah, you did it backwards.
I started this trend, and then Miles took after.
Yep, and then I'm low key might have changed Kevin to that yesterday. I can't remember.
Nah, you didn't change me yesterday or today. Yeah.
So are these the comments on the right? Oh, I see.
Yeah. So these are the dudes hanging out with us live.
Okay.
Broke through 5K. Let's go, my man Blake. Blake pulling up to my. Oh, Daniel, you gotta come to Miami. Come on.
Oh, I may come.
Bro, you trying to come for a road trip Friday?
What weekend? Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll be in Atlantic City.
Thank you.
I gotta go for a hike, bro. I gotta drive up to I don't know where it is.
I'm moving guys closer here. We're in the backyard right now.
I'm here in my backyard.
Yeah, I'm surprised that lighting is pretty good.
All right, we're at 20 likes right now. Let's get us to 30 likes.
I was gonna zoom from my car for the AC, but I was like, nah.
Trajan asked if you guys have tried drop shipping. Actually, drop shipping was one of the first things I ever tried, but didn't go too well for me. I think I dropped like $400 on like ads and stuff like that, but
It's tough.
I got like 2 sales and I had to refund 1.
Oh, I hate to see that.
Yeah, I think I lost like $1,000 trying drop shipping. I mean, I made some money, but
the drop shipping is not something I've ever tried.
Blake says Danny's drunk. Whoa.
no.
Bro, you kind of look it.
You were eating some pasta, right?
Yeah, I was. I'm still a little bit under the weather. I was really sick yesterday, but
Down bad.
We're at 45 minutes strong. Let's keep the questions rolling. We're having a really good stream. Thanks to everyone who's watching. We'll be on for a while longer, hopefully. So keep the questions coming, and we will keep the value coming from all of us and Garrett.
Yeah, Brandon had a question up here. Any insight on the stock quantity limits and how you guys are dealing with it? My apparel went from 1,900, slowly gone down over the month to 1,400.
Yeah, so that's only an issue if you're doing heavy weight, which I assume if you're asking this question, you probably are doing a lot of weight. And unfortunately, there's not a ton you can do about it, I don't think. Like, you can pivot to merchant fulfilled, at least some of it. And then occasionally, I think your restock limits, like, it varies by day. So when you do get the chance to take advantage of some, it's not a bad idea to, really fill it up as quick as you can. But it's just an unfortunate thing, I think.
I mean, so you could always adjust, right? So, I mean, obviously you have certain buying criteria that you are exhibiting now. If you are concerned with your restock limits, you can alter your buying criteria to be more strict, right? So you're only sending in more profitable items to capitalize on that inventory that you are allotted. So that's one adjustment you can make.
So Ronald asked, do you guys recommend focusing on specific products or chasing high margins? It depends what you mean by chasing. If they're not moving well, I'd probably say no. I'd probably go with what's moving, what's selling as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, so we exhibit certain buying criteria in our business, right? So we actually ignore sales rank, right? Which may be untraditional for some people, but we're more focused on obviously the overall Keepa, right? That's a huge indicator, but more importantly is the threshold of the category, right? So we look, when we're talking about velocity, we're looking at the percentage of that sales rank of the total category. So whether it be in the top 0.5%, top 1%, top 2%, etc. That gives more meaning rather than just a raw sales rank number, because all of the different categories have different amounts of items in it, right? So first things first, the percentage, right? We typically like to stay within that top 0.5 percentile, corresponding with a at least 18% gross profit. After all said and done, our minimum is typically 18% gross. So those are sort of the two buying criteria that we're really focused on. Obviously, considering the fact that we don't want to compete with Amazon, and there's other things that go into it, but that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah, I agree. I'll even lower my margin sometimes down to like 13, 15, just depending on how quickly it's selling. And if I usually won't FBA something that's like a 15% or less profit margin, but if I can MF it and get my money out really fast, then I'll do it sometimes.
Hey, what's good? What is good? Yo, what's a panorama?
I think he meant the pandemic.
What?
I'm sorry, Tara. I'm not making fun of you. I just thought it was funny. So definitely more online. Obviously, that goes without being said. You can't go in store. So we obviously purchase. Well, that's generally speaking. We don't buy RA, so we are always online. But I'm just for the general audience. Obviously, that was definitely an initiative. We started to gear a lot more towards wholesale because some of the retail stores and suppliers had some inventory and stock issues. So that's kind of when we started to shift more towards wholesale and buying in bulk quantities. But in terms of obviously on a product basis, there were some sort of niches that we found. Obviously, with the patio heaters, we tried to exploit that a bit, but there were some things that we took advantage of based on the panorama.
Danny, do you have your posts from last year archived, or did you just delete them?
Which ones?
The ones from the warehouse, like
I think I have my stories saved.
Yeah, I think all the stories you posted are archived.
Yeah. I don't know about the post though. I
archived one question. What was your profit margin on your 200K revenue month?
Oh, it was like 30%.
Dude, good work. Dude, I love to see that. That's amazing.
That is huge.
But I mean, there was like the past 2 years, there were a lot of months where the bank account was going down and not going up. So it was kind of a culmination of a lot of.
And then you bought a truck with it. You bought a truck.
Yeah, I have a semi truck coming hopefully next week.
For context, yes, it's the trucks you see on the highway, the giant truck.
Yo.
Okay, break, because if you catch Danny selling a course on trucking, this.
Look, if I'm selling a course, I'm down really bad. That's what it is.
My man's anti-course.
I'm just waiting until he notices.
Oh my!
You put me back. Why'd you put me back? What was that?
Wow, Walmart announced that it's covering 100% of college tuition and books for its workers. That's amazing.
Yeah, up to what? Probably community college.
I mean,
being realistic, it's probably community.
I don't know. I shared that on my story. That's cool. Good job, lad. Yeah, man. Seriously, Danny, good work. It's for those of you who don't know, Danny and I actually went to high school together.
Miles was a bit of a bozo, but
I don't think you. I don't think you can say.
Yeah, I don't know, but we're not. I mean, we're not. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with it. All right, time to request a little daily payout. Expect my Wi-Fi to go bad for a minute or two here while I do that.
So you don't get automatically ungated in the category, but you can leverage that same invoice for the category. You would just have to simply just resubmit it.
Leverage.
Wait, my IG answer. What? I get a lot of messages, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to it. Let me see. I'm gonna.
Jared's delayed on IG.
I think ungating has been pretty easy the past few months. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't really need to get ungated anything anymore, but I feel like a lot of people are getting ungates left and right for things that wouldn't have been ungateable a year ago.
Okay, what's your Instagram handle?
Yeah, Ronell's asking, Danny, did you start out FBM or FBA?
I started out selling books, FBA, and then once the pandemic hit, I completely switched to wholesale, some private label-ish sort of things, but mostly try to transition to wholesale. Oh, I think Miles left.
He'll come back.
I just asked about what you touched on yesterday using prep centers for sales tax. Yeah, so depending on what state you're in, it could actually benefit you profitably to leverage not even any prep center, right? Depending on making sure it's obviously in a no sales tax state. For example, a lot of our clients are in California. California has a significantly higher sales tax rate. I think it's 9%. So generally, mathematically speaking, if anyone purchases in California a product that's over $9, right? The lack of sales tax, I think it's 9. Now I'm starting to second guess that. X amount, right, which is not very high, any product that they purchase over that threshold, they actually save money by only paying $1 per unit to prep. And obviously they save time, but they don't have to touch this. And there's a lot of huge benefits to it, other than obviously time and money. But a lot of our clients are in like California or in Texas and things like that. 9.75. Yeah. See, that's crazy, right?
I think it's different in different counties, but like 10% seems to be like the average in California. That's
right. So essentially, you're adding obviously accounting for the dollar, right? You're adding like 7 to 8% on your margins, which can be pretty substantial.
Yeah. I'd also suggest, depends the website you're using. Like I know Target won't let you do it, but also try, if you have like a reseller certificate in California, try and get no tax on your account. But if you can't, I'd just use a prep center.
Yeah, Target don't rock with resellers.
Target messed me up a couple times.
Yeah, they don't rock with us.
They don't rock with us. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it.
I had a big PS5 order on Target. Someone like bought it for me, and they canceled. It was like 30 minutes for all of them.
Recently?
No, it's just like 5 months.
I was going to say, I thought so. It wasn't.
My bad. Why Wi-Fi was lacking.
What happens when you live in a deserted area?
It lives up in the no man's land, yeah. My boy.
You know, a supplier to get ungated for Adidas.
Go for it, Danny.
Not really.
Miles already said it earlier, so
that's terrible. Yeah, eSpec. Well, I don't know if it works. It might not work.
Yeah, it may not work.
Haven't your parents asked you to teach them this business? No, my parents don't even speak English.
I put my parents to work. I have my parents prepping for me.
Oh,
you really?
Yeah.
Yo.
I take them to church. It's even, bro.
That was a weird flex.
Ronell, I'm going to steal this question from Miles. So I tried botting. I just kind of wanted to mess around with it because I've heard about it for a while. So I invested like a few thousand to it was like 10 grand into botting like 3 months ago. And it was all right. It was good, but there's a lot more added expenses to it. And you'll lose a lot more money in the beginning than you will before you make money. I would really just suggest working on like OA or RA or even wholesale instead of botting.
So botting has kind of like a high barrier to entry.
Yeah, you need to have a lot of money. Like if you want a good bot, it's going to be like 4 to 7K. Plus, there's these things called proxies which you need to buy, which each release you have to buy more, and it's a whole headache to where you can get good ones. It's really expensive.
That's
it's so saturated nowadays.
Yeah, it's saturated. You also need to have the credit on it too. Like if you don't have at least 50K available on a credit card and multiple credit cards, like virtual credit cards, you're not going to be successful. It's really hard.
There's kids that have been doing it for years that have systems in place and all the processes that they need, and it's a little late to the game for sure, but
you could do it, but
yeah, that's crazy. Once you get the Nike Ungate, do you keep going to other sneaker brands or stay put?
Adidas is the next big one, and there's Amazon selling on a lot of Adidas listings. That's typically a no-go. But Kevin, you do a lot of Under Armour, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Under Armour, I wouldn't do it anymore because just like the I don't know, it's kind of weird. But if the price is right, like I was getting a whole bunch of stuff for like $3 at the Under Armour store, so that I could, I don't really care if it takes a little while to sell. But Under Armour, Amazon is Amazon is on a lot of Under Armour listings like Adidas, but because I do RA and like sometimes Nike isn't good, I go to like other stores like Converse and Puma. Puma doesn't like me, so I don't go to Puma. So just like Nike, Adidas.
Why is that?
Yo, I don't know the manager that I like. The manager there, like, I don't know. That dude hates me, or he hates resellers. He's like, I was like, so you guys don't like. I asked him specifically. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm just trying to like scan stuff. Like, this is my job. Like, what's the deal? He's like, I don't like that you guys come in here, bulk buy, and try to like mark up the prices and taken away from a working man. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Just don't buy the stuff. Like, you're not buying my products. So I don't know what he was on about, but
Any business let's get this Rolo going. Yes, sir. Any sort of business is built on buying at one price and selling at a different price. That's how our country's. That's how capitalism was run, right? Everyone buys at one price and sells at the other, right? That's how Walmart runs. That's how every single company runs. The fact that you're doing it at scale and that someone has a problem with that is asinine.
yeah, I don't go in there anymore. I used to go in there just to like wanting to mess with the guy. Like he'd always just be around me like, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. I'm like, get out of here, bro. So, but I don't go in there anymore. It's just gets annoying after a while.
Miles, are you going to be speaking in Miami?
Probably, yeah.
Oh. What days is it?
Whoa. Oh.
Is that Warner?
No. It's just
Oh, okay.
What days is Miami?
August 7th.
Oh, wait, that's June.
Are you coming down, Danny?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, come on.
Just fly with me. Just fly with me. We'll get the same plane.
All right, maybe.
You can park at the warehouse.
Absolutely not.
What's that?
There's cameras.
Nah, I'm joking.
All right, hey, we will interrupt that. Let's clap it up.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yes. We got count in the building.
Are you coming to Miami?
Justin said he's low key might.
Justin,
All right.
Justin? No, you got this man.
All right,
Justin,
Garrett, I'm coming. I thought about it. We're going.
all right, let's get tickets.
I'm gonna book the ticket tonight. I gotta use my Amex points.
Well, yeah, I'll book it. Well, dude, can you? I fly Spirit or Frontier. Those are my.
Oh, no, I gotta use my Amex points.
Then buy mine. And I'll just pay you cash.
All right.
Hey.
I'll do that. Well, actually, I have to pay my bill, so I get the rest of them.
What are you talking about, Miles?
Yeah,
Do you wanna
pay it like today then, so the points come in like a day.
Well, I don't want to pay it today because
Miles, you want to buy my flight and then I'll pay you cash?
I don't have points.
Oh,
dude, we'll just all fly United. Kevin, you coming?
Yeah.
Yes, Kevin's
Bro, I was like one of the first people that was like, I'm gonna come for real, and then everybody was like, I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm
Kevin
like,
was one of the
Kevin, how old are you?
20.
Oh,
FOMO. Gee, looks good. I didn't see you in there.
I'm 21, so I just made the.
I thought you were coming down.
I appreciate you.
Who is that?
Who was that?
I wouldn't be surprised if stores start banning people from scanning.
Yeah, not me. I'm gonna be in there scanning.
Garrett, can you use shrink wrap on backpacks instead of poly bag? I don't know why. I mean, I feel like that would just be kind of. It would take a while, wouldn't it? To shrink wrap the whole. I actually don't even know if backpacks require a poly mailer. I don't think they do.
Miles, see this question: how hard is it to hit 10K a month SMMA?
Well, I never did it, but I mean, if you like really commit to stuff and have like a good offer, it's totally possible. But I never did it.
What would you say the hardest part of that business model is?
Yeah, I mean, getting clients, right? Like, because you got to pitch them and stuff and everything. It's an awesome business model, and I really like the business model. It just wasn't right for me at the time.
How many clients did you have at the peak of it?
I still have a bunch. I bet just their hands off because their campaigns are running and working.
Kim, to answer your question, shrink wrap can always be is always synonymous to a poly mailer as long as it just makes sense. Typically, what I go with is whatever's the most efficient way to do it, or whatever I have in stock. I go with.
What do you do if Amazon permanently suspends an account? I don't know if they're all permanent. I think you could appeal them all, no?
Oh, you could big time get permanently.
I've never even been suspended, so I'm really not sure.
Don't say it. Knock on wood. Don't say it. That's
Well, I don't know. I see like
You don't really hear about people getting suspended like you used to.
the only people I see talking about getting suspended are people selling drop shipping courses.
Yeah, there's people that like drop.
They're saying like being suspended is like a part of the game. I'm like, not really.
No,
I don't really think I mean, maybe if it's a mistake, but I don't think they make it because they got sued over it a few times. So I don't think they make those mistakes anymore.
My mom always asks to help me. I hope to get big enough eventually so I can employ the fam. That's goal. Bflix TV. That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Hopefully.
Yeah, build that family empire. My parents come down to work for me on some weekends.
Dude, yeah, I had when I was in Florida a few months ago, I had my dad putting out packages on the driveway.
Some nice quality fam time.
Yeah.
Warner, why is adding size variations for shoes on Amazon so freaking hard? Because Amazon just likes to make things difficult.
You could add a variation, it just doesn't even go on, right?
Well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know.
I tried a couple times and I couldn't even add. I didn't have the option to add variation.
90% of the time, it just won't work.
No. So if you're gonna buy shoes, make sure the size is in stock or get the ASIN beforehand or try to find it like on the Amazon seller app because
an Amazon hack for everyone that's in here. If you're looking ever for the parent ASIN, right? You're on an Amazon page. If you go to the size or go to the color, you change the size, press refresh, and if you scroll all the way down, when it shows the product details, that will be the parent ASIN every time. I don't know why it works, but it works. And don't ask me how I figured it out. I'm weird, okay? But it works. So if you're ever looking for the parent ASIN, change the variation, like change the size, change the color, whatever. Go up, press refresh, and then scroll all the way down to the product details, and that'll be the parent ASIN every time. Because sometimes the parent ASINs are hard to find.
That's great.
What are you wrapping up there, Garrett?
Oh, you know.
Confidential.
Some dinero, boy.
Yes.
Appreciate the weirdness.
All right, we have 26 likes. Let's get to 30 likes, boys and girls.
Another hack for you all is.
We have one dislike. Whoa.
Dang.
Dang.
Wait, how many viewers do we have right now?
We have 30 viewers right now.
It's probably the pool manager watching this. Doesn't like resellers.
Miles, how hard was it to convince clients to take your offer when doing? Oh, he's in. The SMMA is a big hit tonight.
Just do free trials for him, to be honest. Like, do free trials to get social proof.
Sergi asked if it's a good idea to go to Walmart to buy clearance items, even though he barely signed up to sell on Amazon, hasn't sold anything yet. So I'd say if you have the Amazon seller app, go and scan some stuff just to get an idea of what those kind of like back end pages look like. Just take like an hour out of your day, just go scan some stuff and see if it's profitable.
The best thing you can do is just start to get a feel for how things work, right?
Yeah.
The more you look at the keeper data, the more you look at competitive seller offers, and the more you just kind of analyze the data in its entirety, the better off you'll be, and you'll start to develop that sixth sense for just having a quick feeling of whether this product will do well or not. Like I can look at a product page on Amazon and essentially tell if it's going to be profitable within seconds, right? Just because I've looked at thousands and thousands and thousands of them, just to kind of get that, that second nature of looking at a keeper, kind of picking out the trend, looking at the floor, looking at the ceiling, all things I talk about all the time on Instagram, right? But those are things that you constantly have to continue to build and develop in order to get good at them.
All right. Mute yourself when you got the peanut gallery noise going again.
Ronald, you should be okay to return them as long as you didn't buy them tax-free, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a state. I'm not sure if it is on Walmart, but for some stores it is. If you buy them tax-free with the business license, you usually can't return it.
Dude, I'm so hyped with Miami.
Dude, I didn't even know it was that soon.
I mean, within a day, people were like, everybody was going, so I'm like, all right, cool.
All right, I mean, yeah, I guess I'll go.
So, I mean, I do the same things at the same times every single day, just to develop that systems. I try and treat myself like a robot as much as possible. Wake up at the same time, run at the same time, eat at the same time, eat the same thing every day. Just kind of develop that discipline and just kind of develop the routines. But I'm also a freak of nature. I'm weird, so don't follow what I do.
Garrett's just built different.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I literally eat the same thing twice a day, every single day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I personally don't do that, but
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, but
I do eat at the same time every day and go to bed and wake up around the same time.
yeah.
Like you won't find me at like 3:30 in the morning, like on like Twitter or Instagram or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Keep the questions coming, guys. We're an hour and 10 into it. We'll keep going for a while here, as long as you guys keep bringing the.
Yeah, we'll keep going for another hour here. Got all time. All time.
I don't know about another hour. I mean, we'll see. That's the thing. Like, as the questions are coming.
I'm freelancing right now, so no issues. Man, I'm sweating. Golly.
Yeah, it's hot today.
Yeah.
You know you're working hard when you're taping boxes and you see the sweat dripping down onto the box. that was happening today. Probably because I was still a little sick, but I was dumping sweat all over these boxes I was sending out.
It was pretty hot today.
Where are you from, Kevin?
I live in Georgia,
Oh,
near
okay.
Atlanta.
I'm in New Jersey.
Cool.
Yeah, we gotta have the Rocket Boys meet up at the FBA Danny compound. We haven't done it.
I mean,
Facts. What was the hardest or trickiest thing you guys had to overcome, figure out in the beginning? I guess the QBR of the business, right? Just sourcing better, right? So everything comes down to, I mean, with an Amazon business, everything comes down to the QBR, right? What brings in the money? What does that mean, right? Sourcing, buying, and listing, right? So those are the three things that you need to, nail down in the beginning. And out of those three, sourcing is the most essential and also the most difficult, because that's what builds a good business and that's what builds a successful business. If you can't source well, you're not going to last. If you don't source, you're not going to last. So that's the nature of it.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a learning curve and some obstacles in the beginning with the seller app, terms and different rules and stuff. Like I just found out about one. I knew there was a weight limit sending into FBA. I had no idea there was a box size limit.
25 inches, boy. Get your weight up.
I sent in like a 40-inch box.
Yo.
It was at like 49.5 pounds, but they sent me the picture of it on the thing.
Did they give you a warning or they find you the 20?
No, they just gave me a warning.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of $20 fines for
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Typically,
I had no idea about that.
usually what happens is that if I'm going fast, right, the box won't be centered on the scale. So if it's a little shaded off to one side, the scale may say like 47.
Yeah.
But they put it smack dab in the middle on their scale, and then it says like 53. And then they're like, oh, snap picture, fine Garrett, thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it sucks.
Nah, JK, it's only $20 each time.
You get in trouble for that if you get a bunch of them? I think
I just found a kid from my college randomly on Money Twitter. Like he's been tweeting too. Like
I
we-
think it's high school. Never mind.
oh no, it's hilarious. But like he's a good dude. Yeah, we didn't really know each other, but like I recognize him. It's funny.
Yeah, so they will they'll shut down your privileges to send in FBA until you acknowledge your mishap, which doesn't take long, and then they will charge you $20 per time. So I mean, we've accrued a couple of those just simply because we're trying to be too fast, which is completely our fault, but also not the end of the world.
Yeah, I think one time I sent in like a 27, 28, something around there. I didn't get dinged or anything like that. Like they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the dimensions of the box, that's just knowing the rules, right? Like once you know that, you won't ever do it again. but the wait is something it's going to happen, right? Everything we do, we try and do fast, and that's just the nature of it. It'll happen.
Can you flash the SKU code on that product right there? Jose?
Yeah.
No. Just curious, is that prep stuff or is that your personal?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Nice. Barrett's partnered with some drop shipping experts.
Oh, yo, chill. He's around, bro.
Dude, that's the boy.
He's in the Discord.
In
Yeah.
was Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, look, honestly,
He was asking today.
are any of those type of people coming to Miami?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure there was some like some people said they were coming, but like from the Discord or like they came to the live yesterday or something, said they were coming, but I don't even know, honestly.
How many people are we having here?
Yeah, Miles,
31.
what the heck? Oh my god, it's actually a lot.
Yeah, man. Army strong.
What kind of questions you guys have? How was our day? Throw some sales numbers in the chat. I made 6 up, dropping slides before. Everyone who's in there, throw your sales in the chat. Let's see what we're doing here.
And like the video while you're at it too.
Someone
Yeah,
tally up.
the
Someone tally up how much revenue's in the chat right now.
All right, I'm at
Let's see the sales numbers coming. Let's see them. Everyone, throw your sales in the chat. I bet we have over 50,000 in this chat right now.
No,
58
should we do for the month? Do for the month.
No, for the day.
Oh, for the day?
Yeah, I bet everyone in this chat. I bet we're at least 50K deep. Cindy coming in with the $58. Love it.
All right, so we need like 1,600 a person.
$890 for 7 days. What'd you do today?
All
What
right,
kind of everyone who's
Eflix is coming to Miami.
what's up?
Eflix TV is coming to Miami.
Yeah.
We know him. Yeah, that's Blake.
Everyone in the chat right now, put the biggest bottleneck of your business right now. What kind of bottlenecks are we seeing? Whoops.
Dude, I want to say my biggest bottleneck used to be when I was doing books, it was capital because I had to wire everything and I did not have a lot of money. So I'd say like 2 years ago, definitely capital.
Yeah, I mean that's never gonna change. Once you get to a certain point, you're gonna have not enough money for everything you want to buy.
I mean, anyone who's doing OA, RA, or wholesale that accepts credit cards, I highly recommend getting an Amex business card. Highly, highly, highly recommend.
Do you have to be a business entity or
No. Like,
I wish I would have knew that, so I'm gonna apply.
well, yeah. I mean, you're either an LLC or the corp or whatever, or you're a sole proprietor. So technically, yes.
Okay.
This is no tax advice.
Wow.
It's not financial advice.
I'm not an Instagram guru, so it's fine. But yeah, dude, I highly recommend it. Like, if you max out the limit 1 month, pay it off, they'll double your limit, and they'll just keep doing that.
Yeah, Kevin, you should get an Amex.
Like, it will.
Just still waiting for everything to get checked in and transferred. Yeah,
Definitely gotta apply because I think I did one for personal and I didn't get it, so I was like, they're not gonna do
If
it.
you get declined, you can call them though. That's what happened to me. I called and I got approved.
here's this. So I mean, to answer some of your guys, so here's the thing with FC transfer is right. So we all love the whole inventory placement service, right? It's great, saves us time, saves us money, etc. The trade-off you get when you use inventory placement is that you're not abiding by Amazon's algorithm, right? So Amazon's built on algorithms. We all know this. What happens is Amazon has a specific place in mind for all of your inventory, right? And so when you go to send it in, if there was no sort of interjections of inventory placement off the rip, they're going to bring that inventory in where they want it. And there's going to be no inventory placement, right? However, we all use inventory placement, which essentially conglomerates all our products and brings them into the same place. But the trade-off is they don't go where Amazon wants them to go off the bat, right? So then Amazon are going to check them in, and then they're inevitably going to send them wherever they want because Amazon rules the world. So there's a give and take, right? Either you split shipment and it goes and you avoid the FC transfer. On the other hand, if you combine everything, it goes to the same spot and then you have to deal with it. So it is a give and take, just like everything else.
Yeah. So did you guys see that? I think YouTube. How much did YouTube grow year over year? YouTube grew 80% year over year. Wow, man,
That's good. COVID.
still that. And that's year over year, so I assume that means like Q2 2021 over Q1 2020.
Wait, you said YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh, as a company, yeah, I mean, it's COVID.
No, but we're comparing 2021 and 2020, not 2020 to 2019. I would assume.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we're definitely in favor of inventory placement. I was just saying that
that too.
that's the justification for why they're doing what they're doing. We're getting around their whole algorithm by saving money and shipping it where we want. The flip side is they ultimately get to bring the products wherever they want.
Tara, if your shipping costs are expensive, I'd look into using Garrett's Prep Center. He's in Delaware, and there's like warehouses like literally down the street from him. So it's the shipping costs are very.
That doesn't mean anything. Nothing actually goes to Delaware.
Well, I mean, at least for me, there's one of like 20 miles from me in Jersey. So all my shipping costs, FBA, are really cheap.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I love inventory placement though. It's a game changer.
Yo, Garrett, I'm gonna send you like 40 shoots. No, I'm just kidding. You said there's a limit. You gotta do 18 per SKU, right?
Theoretically, yeah.
How about 10? Because that's the max I can get.
Just because you're my boy, I will allow it.
All right. Say
No, but if you're serious about it, text me about it. We'll work something out with the minimum.
All right, I got you. Because
I really want to use prep down the road. I just not at the level where my inventory it makes sense. Yeah, no, I feel that.
because I got my first OA shipment, I was like, this ain't it. Like prepping the shoes and like, this ain't it.
Dude, shoes are like different sizes and different types.
Like RA, like I can see like because a lot of times I buy like the same shoe. Like I got like 40 pairs of like the same Converse shoes or something, and it's like Converse boxes are like pretty small too and slim, so you can fit like 15 in one large box or something. So that's straight.
Yeah.
But like with like other like Nike shoes and stuff, like nah.
I mean, as long as you don't roll up with a big white van, open the back of the trunk, and just dump all your shoes that you've accumulated over weeks on end, you're fine.
Yeah, no.
I don't think
That's too much.
Maz, you there?
Yeah. I've been. I was reading up on the YouTube.
Oz has been pretty quiet in his own live stream.
I've been. Well, the thing is, we're going for a while. You know, we all go into different stuff. Like,
No, I came in late. My bad.
yeah, I'm actually about to go fill up my water. So if I come back and we have 8 viewers, we know I'm the star of the.
I don't really think you're the anchor right now.
Tips for brand new sellers, things to look out for. Okay, yeah. So that's actually a good point. We should get into Q4. But tips for brand new sellers, I would spend a month of just merchant fulfilling. And there's reasons why. I'll get into it. First of all, when you're merchant fulfilling, you have the get out of jail free card, right? So say you buy something, it doesn't sell, it's still listed for 2 weeks. You're like, oh man, like I don't know what to do with this. Then simply just return it back to the store, get your money back, roll that into something else, take your knowledge and apply it elsewhere, right? You have an inevitable get out of jail free card when you're merchant fulfilling, especially as a newbie. That is something that I recommend all my starting out students to do because it again, like I always say, it gives you the experience to go through all the motions from start to finish, from purchase to then money in your bank account, to see it all work, to see the proof of concept, and just to validate everything that you're considering, right? So I would say for a month at the minimum, only do merchant fulfill just to kind of get your feet wet, just to learn. After that, with that being said, no risk, right? You're completely risk averse. You returned anything that you didn't like. After a month's time, you will have an actual sense of what sells, what doesn't. a sense of read and keep us. Then you can start going deeper. Then you could start sending into FBA, and then you can start kind of building and compounding what you know, right? Inevitably, FBA is the goal, but I'm just saying merchant fulfill for the first month just to, so you don't have to go buy a course. Live your course, right? Live what you're trying to learn and learn as you go.
Ooh, I like that.
I agree.
All right, so shout out to whoever disliked the video has now changed their dislike to a
Oh,
like.
yo.
So
I
yeah,
mean-
we're at 35 likes right now. Let's see if we can get that to 40, boys and girls. Let's smash.
Dude, also another thing about Q4 is it starts really, I mean, for wholesalers it started months ago, but it really starts like right now. So you got to be mentally preparing and then also physically researching, see what sold last Q4 really well. And,
Capital, you got to be firing.
exactly. Make sure you're saving your money, capital up, and start now.
So let's reverse engineer that. Yeah, that's a good point. So the first one's obviously Halloween, which is October 31st, right? When we're talking about Halloween, right, we're talking about a lot of home decor, potentially costumes, which I don't agree with, potentially Halloween candy, which I don't agree with. However, we're talking about all these things, but when do people start to decorate their houses for Halloween? It's not Halloween 30th. It's not Halloween 15th. I would say it's probably October 1st, maybe even like mid to late September.
Yeah,
right?
as soon as October hits.
Right. So now we're talking about not October 31st. Now we're back to potential. We'll say October 1st. Right. So that's a month in advance.
Yeah.
But now we need to purchase the stuff. Right. So now we have essentially maybe 3 to 5 days getting that inventory from the supplier or retailer or whatever. So now we're last week in September. Potentially, if we're sending into FBA, well, we know it can take potentially a week or two to get checked in. So now we're back to mid-September, right? If it takes a day or two to prep, maybe now we're still in mid-September. FC transfer, we all have been talking about it. That could take 2 weeks. Now we're at September 1st, right? So we started at October 31st. Very easily, now we're back to September 1st when we need to start buying, not just researching, but actually placing orders for all this to happen, because we don't want our stuff we need our stuff in FBA when the consumers are looking to purchase it. If it's there on Halloween, on October 30th, when everyone's said and done, then it doesn't do us any good, right? We need it there when the consumer's attention goes there to purchase the products.
I like that.
Garrett said it best. I mean, start now. Like, now is the time.
And then it works in every holiday, right? So I divide Q4 into 3 sectors: Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. When we're talking about Thanksgiving, the same sort of reverse engineering mechanism works. We're not talking about Thanksgiving 25th. Dang it, I keep doing it. November 25th. We're talking about probably mid-October is when we have to start shifting. Once everything's already in the FBA center, we're done with Halloween before Halloween even gets here. When it's October 3rd, like 20th, 25th, we're in full Thanksgiving mode, and it's still October, right? So you have to program your mind, or else you're going to miss out on a lot of money to the next holiday long before it even gets there.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Ship
your merchant fulfilled game up too. Definitely.
That's a whole nother issue, yeah. That gives you a lot more flexibility from a timing
You think
perspective.
you'll put up a $250,000 1 month, Garrett? Q4?
What's up?
You think you can put up a $250,000 one?
Easy.
Will the Amex let you go far enough, you think, or?
Oh, they've already expanded this quite a bit.
Nice, cool.
But yeah, no, we'll do a $250,000 in November, December alone.
Both of those months, for context.
Yeah, together, combined.
Cool.
Yeah, combined. Any skills to find profitable products?
Yeah, I mean, the more you work on it, the easier it'll be. But I mean, it's easiest to start with like arbitrage and like groups and stuff like that. But gradually, and like looking at other people's stores. But like, I mean, sourcing's definitely a skill. You know what I mean? Like, there's nuance to it. You got to know different stuff. But just getting your feet trying stuff will get you there fastest.
Oh, dude, let me do I have sharing capability? I was sharing a Keepa for Carter's Zoom. Can I?
Yeah, I don't think, and I don't want you to show anything, but I'm nearly positive you can.
Well, it just said share screen, but yeah, I won't.
Oh, all right, do it then. I mean,
Yeah, so it'll be a good learning opportunity.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I don't have anything up. All right, can y'all see my screen?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know then. I thought I was sharing.
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Well, it went away.
All right.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
All right.
Whoa!
Get off the tab. Get off the tab.
It's
Go to another one.
Oh, wait, hold up. Oh,
All right.
now, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So obviously, it doesn't take a rocket. This is a Halloween item. And when we're talking about sourcing in advance, this is how we would do it, right? So we know sales rank is a point-in-time metric, just as the current buy box price. Those are point-in-time metrics, but they don't really do us any good because, so say we're in July right now, if we're looking a week ago, right, we would see a sales rank of 80,000 and the price at 22 or whatever the case may be. When we're looking at the product here, we'd say, okay, well, that's not that great, like whatever, we'll skip. But we know, because we're smart Amazon business owners, we need to look at the historical data at what it's did last couple of seasons to really get a sense of what that product is going to do, to then forecast it for what it's going to do this season, right? So Keepa gives us all that information, right? So for this particular product, last Halloween, it dropped down to 2,000 and the price was up at 30, right? So that's one indicator that the velocity is going to increase and the price is going to increase. But let's go back even further, right? We use another Halloween as an example, right? Sales rank dropped to 1,300, same around the same area, 2,000, 1,300, whatever. Price is up at 30. So now we have two past historical seasons where this product has dropped in sales rank and increased in price. And we leverage that sort of information to then forecast what it's going to do this Halloween, right? It's not October yet. We don't actually know. We can't see what it's going to be, but we leverage this sort of information to forecast and to predict and to purchase in advance. So like we were just talking about, we can have our products in long before the actual drop happens, so we're prepared. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
That was a great explanation. I mean, this is like straight out of a course right now.
So I actually pulled another one that I use. So right, this one's not going to be as apparent because it's less macro, right? It's only 317 days, but we can still see the same sort of situation happen, right? So we're in July, or I guess we're up here. But say if we were looking a month ago or a week ago or whatever, the sales rank's at 1.2 million, right? We don't want any part of that. But we can look in the Keepa and see, okay, well, last October, the sales rank dropped to, tens of thousands, right? That's really good. And the buy box obviously increased at 27, right? So that's just another example of using the past data, using historical information to then leverage that and make educated guesses of what those products will do moving forward and try and make some money this season. Another Halloween product.
That was some game, dude.
Yeah, I mean, guys, that's like
that you gotta clip that, dude.
99 knowledge there.
That was some here in my garage knowledge for sure.
But dude, honestly, that's a lot of stuff with Amazon. Like a lot of the information's on YouTube for free.
Well, yeah, So you could spend 20 hours sifting through YouTube for the basics of Amazon, or theoretically you could pay $50 for a guy to organize it, in a course really well. What do you value your time at?
Well, the problem is when you buy the course, it's only from one perspective. It's from one person who.
Yeah, I know, completely. It just, how detailed are you looking to get? It's just that, things come up and all that. And by the way, I'm not endorsing anyone's course or whatever. It just, like
Garrett, Miles, Kevin put out a course. I endorse it. Anyone else?
Dylan and I will never drop a course.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, yeah, everyone's showing love to Garrett, man. That was you gotta clip that, dude. You gotta clip that.
If I have my say, Dylan and I will never drop a course. Coming through, Garrett. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're getting love in the chat too, man. Is
Dylan in here?
Oh, Dylan is in the car. Yeah, Dylan's in the car.
Dylan, say what's drop a.
Oh, I didn't even notice him.
I saw guaranteed. I don't know. I doubt he's still in here.
He was
he's still in here.
Yeah.
No courses, he said.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Is Dylan coming to Miami?
Nah, he's not. He's in full house mode.
Oh, yeah, he bought a new house. Yeah.
Yeah, he's renovating. He'll be in Vegas though, but none of y'all will be in Vegas.
Oh, for the event?
Yeah. No, for the ASD.
Oh, I said ASD. Wait, when is that?
Late August. I don't know when. I think it's like 22 to 25 or something.
Oh, maybe I'll go actually.
I don't know why you wouldn't if you're like so gung ho on wholesale.
No, I know.
Yeah, I had to toss that up on the story. He was going in. Like, he was just going in.
Dude, Milo's making content on the fly.
Content on content. Yeah.
That's super funny.
Yeah,
This will be the first stream we ever make it to 2 hours. So keep the questions coming, guys.
Yeah, we still have 30, like almost 30 people in here. So
Really good, guys. We really appreciate you spending some time with us, and just keep the questions coming, and we'll keep the answers coming.
20.
And I'm just gonna keep shrink wrapping. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating.
All right, so here's a question.
God, if I can use StreamYard on mobile so I can do work on the computer. Like,
No, I wouldn't. I think it would look messed up. All right, ready? Here's a question that I have in my mind. What is a good way for to find wholesale companies or to find wholesalers, basically?
so the most basic would just be Google searching, which is, obviously that's low hanging fruit, what everyone can find theoretically, or just reverse product sourcing, which is, I know, and then also using like Smart Scout, which is essentially reverse product sourcing.
Here's another question. I'm playing devil's advocate here, but it's
The best conversion you'll get though is going to trade shows and actually being there in person. That's a fact.
So, all right, ready, Gary? This is another question that people would ask. So, I got the account. I'm looking through the price list, but nothing's profitable. What do I do?
That's to be expected. So these are the metrics that we kind of go by, right? So we call 100 suppliers, right? 10 of them will win the account. So that's a 10%. Out of those 10, one of those 10 will be profitable, right? So we're working at about a 1% success rate in terms of like actually finding a product that we can make money on from a wholesale supplier.
And that's looking online, right?
Just cumulative.
Well, no. What I'm saying is when you go to trade shows, now personally I've never been. The only one I know has been is you. When you go to trade shows, how much more profitable would you say those companies that are there are compared to when you're just searching online? Like, would you still say it's 1% out of 100, or 1 out of 100? Yes, so that's what I mean.
A couple things. So when people go to trade shows, they're going for a reason. They're not just going to kick it, right? They're going inclined to sell their products, to do whatever they need to do, establish relationships, whatever. They're going for a reason. They're not going to waste their time, right? So they have a motivating factor why they're going. And typically it's to offload inventory, sell inventory, whatever, right? And also what we saw at Orlando is that at trade shows, they have special trade show pricing that you can't necessarily get online, right? So another motivating factor to purchase something when you're there. So I would say, yeah, you're right. The conversion rate is higher when you're in person.
I would also say another benefit of trade shows, like I said, I haven't been yet, but I'd say another big benefit is like, I'm assuming it's either a company representative, someone from the sales department, or even some of the sales reps. I mean, you're meeting them face to face. So already, like, that's just that's going to put you way farther than someone who calls up and is like, hey, I need a 15% discount. So right there is
especially if you show up in like an AOA polo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, especially if you have this really nice platinum white polo that I want. Yeah,
we're getting new ones. Dylan's getting them made. Yo, put your orders in. Text Dylan if you want a polo, man.
How much are they? They're pretty cheap. They do go crazy, dude.
I mean, we got the shirts from Amazon.
And it's kind of like a general. It's all out Amazon, like anyone.
The shirts came from Amazon for like $20, and then I think Dylan. We got them free done last time, but it's probably gonna be like $5 to actually have it embroidered. So like less than $30.
Nice.
Low key, it wouldn't be a bad idea to like give one to like Romer and stuff for the market, like because they'll get seen by a lot of.
I mean, yeah,
and like in content and stuff, yeah.
I'm wearing my polo on Saturday for sure.
I plan on wearing Dylan's polo on Saturday.
Oh, we're all gonna be AOA.
We don't have the merch. How many?
I have
We have three.
a couple shirts.
Well, Kate has one too.
Okay,
Oh
wait.
my
Have
God.
Dylan. Yeah, we gotta have Dylan like mail him.
Dylan, Dylan, are you still in the chat? He
Dylan, if you're still in the chat, I'll Zelle you or Venmo you for a shirt. I want. I really want one.
I would be shocked if he's still here.
I mean, we got 20. Oh, it just went from 32 to 20. I was got 27 people in here. I mean, what else? What else?
Oh, we got some questions. When you guys, MF, if you could bring me one, I'll buy LL medium, prob, maybe larger. Yeah, I get you.
Dude, Garrett's gonna be selling merch.
Yeah, get the merch. Yeah, the merch at AOA merch.
Oh,
merch.
Yeah, you're still here.
Alloutamazon.com.
I want one. Large and a large polo.
Exactly, large.
And you could put team captain on the back.
Their Nike Dry Fit, it's pristine condition. How are you getting ready for ASD? So Dylan's doing a lot of the legwork for that. He's been working on pre-sourcing the catalogs, making sure we have talking points for each supplier, pinpointing the ones that we definitely want to talk to. And so we'll go in with a list of who we want to talk to, ideally where they're located, and a couple talking points for each supplier. That's all the stuff that Dylan's been killing it with. Him taking initiative on all that. Do you make a list of suppliers you want to meet? Oh, yeah, I just answered that. But yes, all that. Are any of you doing private label or plan on? Yeah, so we definitely do. We have a couple products in mind that we plan on launching. Ideally Q4, but it's not going to happen. Probably Q1 or Q2 next year. But we definitely have plans. We just don't have time or manpower to do it quite yet.
Private label, I mean, I've thought about it, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get into it.
Like 95% of my sales now are from wholesale.
That's what's up.
To Blake.
That's what's up.
Superman asked pretty long ago, when you guys merch and fulfill items, do you guys include shipping within the price or separate? I usually do free shipping.
Well, that's a must. Yeah, if you're doing merch and fulfilled, you would be making a massive mistake if you're not offering free shipping.
Yeah.
Mainly from a psychological effect, right? So anytime anyone sees something free, instinctively their endorphins are released. I guess I don't know, but it motivates them to buy. Like, even if it's going to be baked into the price, which I would obviously incline you to do so, but they're going to be more motivated if they see something free.
Yeah, private label's good. It is. I would say it's probably the hardest thing you could do on Amazon.
Oh, I mean, it's like the golden standard. It's like the
I mean, if you could get one good private label product, you could make
this dude on Twitter who's really cool, who hopefully I'll have on here sometime. He exited from multi-7 figures.
He what?
He exited a private label brand for multi-7 figures. Yeah, this dude John. Yeah. Top 3,000 Amazon. So what do you think the top 3,000 Amazon sellers doing? Like 10 mil a year?
True.
Well, I know only 50,000 sellers a year do a mil, I think.
Nah, it's 500.
Wait,
50,000 Amazon business owners are doing 500,000.
Oh, okay. All right, then I won't get that.
Wow.
A year, right? A year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Scott Needham, he's in the top 100, so that puts into perspective
Whoa, yeah. What does Scott Needham do? Like 100 mil?
Yeah, he's doing. I don't know.
100?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Bro, that's insane.
The only company's doing 100. It's like Apple on Amazon.
I mean, he's doing like 5 to 10 mil a month. I know.
Wow.
He has 80,000 SKUs in his catalog. 80,000.
All private label or most?
Yeah, I don't know his percentage, but it's a combination of wholesale and private label.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds
He's also
insane.
like 140 employees, so like, I mean,
That's an operation.
it's nothing we can wrap our head around. That's for sure.
All right, I don't know if you guys answered this, but what would you say typical profit margins are for wholesale? I mean, I think it depends on the category.
20%, gross net around that.
Yeah, so we don't change our strategy whether we're doing wholesale or not. Gross margin's always going to be around 18, 18.5, around maxing out at like 19. But that's just us. You can be. What does it say? There's multiple ways to skin a cat. Is that the phrase?
I don't know.
I think that's how it goes. There's a cliche that goes something like that. Whatever. There's multiple ways to win on Amazon. You just gotta find one that works and pour gas on the fire.
Not even just multiple different ways to sell, but like in terms of categories, so many different niche categories that you could be going into. So many.
So that's equivalent to somewhere around like 37 to 40, maybe even closer to 35. But yeah, for us, our 18.5 gross relates to about a 35, 37% ROI.
Oh. All right, and that's why you get workers' comp insurance right there. That's why you get insurance.
I think I just lost a tooth.
Yeah, man down.
Oh,
Dylan, go save your brother.
Oh, that hurt. Golly.
God.
Dang.
You whip yourself back with that?
It clipped off when.
That's funny.
That hurt. I'm surprised 6+. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
So you trying to say the shirt $60? Come on, Dylan. Imagine 60.
That hurt.
That's advice for striking wholesale deals.
Be personable. Be relatable. This is something Dylan does super well. Like he doesn't approach the wholesalers as just someone willing to throw them money. It's more. This smells really weird. It's more of a relationship. He's approaching them as in terms of like an actual person, asking about their day and relating to them. He's trying to strike a common interest, trying to actually get to know them as a person rather than just someone that you're looking to buy from. Right?
Yeah,
and that I think goes a long way.
Yeah, I'd say kind of match the like the vibe the rep's giving off. So if he's super analytical, then with like statistics and stuff, then be the same way back to him.
Here, have you or Danny, have you guys like, I don't know, a couple of days ago I was driving, I saw like there was like wholesale, like I don't know, buildings that had like wholesale or like they looked like stores, but I guess it was like, I don't know if it was the headquarters or something, but just the whole section of like where I'm driving, it was like wholesale, like different companies, I guess.
Yeah, reach out.
Yeah, have you guys ever reached out to like anybody in person, like no trade shows of like going to their store or whatever? I don't know what it was, honestly, but just like I just hope like I'm pretty sure they're warehouses, but just have like something in the front.
Well, the thing is the reps may not be there. The reps are realistically probably still working from home. But I mean, you could go in and get a better point of contact from physically going in than you would be if you just emailed the contact whatever. But yeah, I'd say that.
What was what guy's name? I missed the question. Kevin, Atlanta's full of wholesalers and distributors. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, there was like 10 on the road, like where I was just driving on the streets. Yeah, I was like, that's just crazy. I don't know. Like,
there's a lot in Atlanta. Atlanta's like the biggest hub in the U.S. for freight. There's so
what? There's what?
That's crazy.
A lot of wholesalers and distributors in Atlanta.
Really? That's interesting.
They're the biggest hub in the United States for freight. The most freight comes in and out of Atlanta.
Dylan, what were you saying 6+ to? Does anyone know?
Huh?
You need to find me a wholesaler in here then.
6+. Yeah, I don't know.
What got you and your brother into doing a prep center? Helping out these bozos. I mean, that's how it started. There was a point in time where we found ourselves just prepping a lot of their stuff. Oh, it was an accident. And it just kind of, at a certain point, it just made sense to make systems around it and make a business around it and just continue to scale it. So it kind of happened on accident. And then I guess that's where we are now. But definitely not like the main source of attention or revenue. It's a super good business model, though. It scales very well if you have the manpower. Just if you have the manpower.
If
Yeah.
Tara's asking, do you guys have a limit on the size of an item you'll list? I.e., people or shipping, heaters, pools. Just she finds it really interesting how you would even facilitate large items for shipping. I personally never shipped like heaters or pools like that. I know a whole bunch of people who have though. They don't ever want to get into that.
I think the UPS limit is 150 pounds. So
Yeah, and it has to go freight. I'm nearly positive that's what it is. Yeah.
well, it could be 149, and you could do it ground.
There was a workaround with the pools that a lot of people were selling. That they would open up the box and take out the cover and ship it individually. I was like, I don't got time for that.
That's what like $100? That's a lot of work.
Because then
It's open. Then it's not new anymore.
well, not only that, what happens when the customer gets them on 2 different days? But what happens if the pool shows up and it doesn't have a cover and they're like, oh snap, like what?
Yeah, that's funny. I actually didn't know that, but that's a whole nother can of worms.
Got my nephew in the chat here, Joel. What's up, man?
What's good?
What's up, nephew?
Is he a hustler?
I've taken him to a lot of sourcing. Haven't taught him anything, but if he's interested, I'll definitely teach him the ropes.
Tell him to go subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Oh no, he is. He was here for about a week. So he was sourcing with me a couple of days. But yeah, that was like last month.
Do you guys know what this question is? What do you do with all this CPC complaints on toys?
Yeah, we don't really do toys, so I don't know.
I don't do toys either.
Is that like the age limit or like? I don't know.
What is CPC?
Yeah, CPC. I have no idea.
Wow, do you know?
It's some compliance thing.
Yeah,
right?
some compliance, product complaint, or
Okay. Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
issue with toys. Yeah.
Because if one customer says the item, I mean, I'm not sure what CPC is, but if they say one customer says the item's fake, whole listing gets shut down until they prove it's not.
Yeah, which also the invoice is required. It says, and I've never had an invoice passed, but they say the invoice has to show like all the units you sold the last 12 months, which theoretically could be hundreds of different orders, and you know what I mean? Like, that's deep.
Oh, gosh.
You may get an invoice from one company and then buy the product somewhere else. So you got to be careful with that stuff.
And all of a sudden you have FBI showing up at your door. Look.
Oh my god, that is insane! Like, what the FBI got to do with that? That's what I was questioning.
You heard about that?
Yeah, he put it in the chat.
Oh.
I would have got like a lawyer. They have a 95 or 96% conviction rate.
The FBI.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah, I just feel like he's a lot more nonchalant than I would be about it. Anyways, getting back to the questions.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Almost at 2 hours here. And what's the viewership here? I feel like
We got 22 in here, man. This is amazing.
All right. Look, it's kind of fell off a little bit, but that's fine. The 22 people left are the real hustlers in here. So
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, and we'll probably run it back tomorrow night. But yeah, so we'll finish up the next few minutes. So if you guys got some final questions, you can fire away.
We're hitting 2 hours. I'm not leaving.
Okay.
So Tara asked.
Okay.
Tara is asking, would you guys stay away from buying things like Nike from Marshalls because the generic labeling on the receipts? Someone claimed it's fake. I always have proof. Well, the thing with Marshalls, like when you buy something from Marshalls, it doesn't say like the name like Nike, Alpha Huarache, Elite Cleats. It just says like men's
It's a
shoe
number,
something.
right?
and I take a picture of of the shoe with the tag. You can see it clearly. And if I ever get a complaint or anything, I can just. Well, I've never had this happen, but I learned this from Reezy. He said just send Amazon the picture of the shoe with the Marshalls tag along with the receipt. I have had an inauthentic claim on a Nike polo that I bought from Ross. And I submitted the Ross receipt because the Ross receipt said Nike, like it said everything perfect, like Nike Royal SS short sleeve polo. And Amazon took that and they were like, okay, straight, put the listing back up, and I sold I sold the shirt again. So receipts, I would say, do work, but I'm not sure. A lot of people say they don't.
I think they don't really work for getting ungated.
No, ungated, yeah.
I think maybe if you have a complaint and then you give the receipt, it might. But I know for ungating, receipts are like they won't. They don't go.
No. Yeah, but I've had like people be like they're like they submitted a receipt for like inauthentic and they're like Amazon didn't accept it. So
sometimes you got to just submit the same stuff a few times till you get to the right person.
You could honestly probably just, if you got it for a specific shoe, if you just bought that shoe on Nike, like express shipping and get the invoice, you'd probably be fine.
yeah, no, if it's like on Nike.com or the Nike store, that's no problem. You can easily
don't
sell it,
send
but with like
invoices
Marshalls, it's different.
They don't send invoices anymore though.
Who?
Nike.com. I had an issue with one, and they couldn't send me an invoice with the address on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's somewhere online that I'm sure you could probably buy that shoe from, if you had to. Like, you know how many like shoe stores there are online.
Yeah, it'd have to be a SKU I was selling like dozens of for it to really matter. But yeah. And the nice thing is it's individual ASINs, so you can get screwed on a size 7 and be chilling to sell all the other sizes of it.
I have a question about the shoes. If you're missing the box, can you still sell it? Or if the top of the box, I think at the outlets they cut off the top, right?
Yeah, no, I don't mess with any shoes that don't have the box or have the box cut.
The back hash wall doesn't have tops. Theoretically, you're not supposed to send those in, but
yeah, I don't do none of that. I don't send them in if they don't got the top.
The only shoe, well, I actually don't even know. I think it's still possible actually right now.
For sure. D, what is good? D, what kind of questions do you have? Deneen Gelato.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like up until 2 months ago, I went into Marshalls. They had like some high-end football cleats that weren't selling at all. They weren't ranked on Amazon. And just like I bought those shoes, but to sell them on eBay. And I scanned them a couple weeks ago. They were ranked like I think like 80, 50, around 80 or like 60K on Amazon, selling for like 100 plus. And I bought them for 20 at Marshalls. So a lot of those I already sent them in, and all of them sold. So it's really like it really surprised me because like I've never had that happen to me before. But now I'm kind of like, if I see a good shoe at Marshalls, it's not ranked or anything on Amazon, like to check back a little later, see if anything's like up, like because football season's coming up for like kids and stuff. So and as well.
Do you use any Amazon advertising for any of your listings?
No, I don't.
Do you look at the Keep app when you're in the store?
Well, from that, I haven't, because I just started doing it recently. So, the only thing I looked at was sales rank, and I know you said you're against that, Garrett, but that's what I did. And because
looking at sales rank is still fine.
Yeah.
It gives you a general.
But that's the only thing I relied on. Like, I didn't look at Keep or anything. So, although I do now. So.
Well, also, I think Keepa shows when an order is placed. I don't. So, like, for some of my listings, whenever someone orders one of the products, they tend to order it in, like, multiple quantities of it. So, I don't think Keepa shows.
Yeah, it should at least one.
Yeah, because I have a listing where, like, I'll get, like, 15 units at a time. And the Keepa it looked all right, but it's not looking as good as it really is.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
How did we all meet? So Miles and Danny met in high school,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
weren't like homies. We all just met through Instagram though.
Yeah, Miles was in some of like the slower classes, and I was his. I'm joking.
Yeah, no, Miles was a bozo in high school.
Nah, he was cool. I just didn't talk to him. I barely talk to anyone.
The difference was Danny hung out with the ballers, right? Because he was really good at basketball, and Miles hung out with the scrubs, right? So Miles can't ball; he never could, and he never will. And
True.
I was actually varsity.
Danny's a baller, right? So I guess
I was varsity Batman.
Dude, all right, we hit the 2-hour mark. I'm very fatigued. I love you all for sticking with us throughout this.
bro, I've been at this for 3 straight hours.
Make sure to hop in the free Discord below. We'll talk to you guys in the next one, man. It's been a pleasure. Everyone wave for the thumbnail. All right. Have a good night. Seriously, thank you everyone for spending some time with us.
Peace out, guys. See you, boys.
All right.